I'm actually kind of excited to fight the U.S. and Mexico.
This will
I've
be
I've
interesting.
never fought an offensive war where like I actually have a deep knowledge of the terrain that I'm fighting on, which makes fighting the U.S. A very entertaining proposition. My last Germany game, I almost got to the point that I could land in North America, but then I ended up stalling out basically in this area. I took Japan, but the Allies kind of pushed up through China, and it was just becoming a war of attrition where I didn't have enough manpower to continue on. So I
And
still have not completed the world conquest as Germany run yet.
and I agree with you, Lorem, and that is quite honorable of you standing up against the blue tyrants. I was hesitant going blue, but Articuno,
The main reason I went blue is because Articuno is
same
my
here.
favorite legendary Pokemon. So
Same here.
yeah, and I like ice. I like frost. I like northern
We're very
things.
Nordic people,
Yeah.
so
If it was water versus fire, I'd pick fire, but ice versus fire, I'd pick ice.
yeah. And Inclesi saw another meme where the Big Bird from Sesame Street for Instinct. I would love to
Oh
see that
yeah.
one.
Alright, it looks like we've almost gotten envelopment here. Once we wipe out these divisions. Oh, come on! They just put one guy there to keep us from getting an envelopment.
And yeah,
What are you
our
doing?
area tends to be a battle between blue and red too.
I think that's almost everyone's area.
Yeah.
Okay, fighter 2.
You can't accept the reason that we joined Mystic. That's okay.
We must rally behind some causes. What they are, I'm not entirely sure, but we must rally behind them, is what I'm being told. Okay. Can we get the next level radar? No, not yet. Are we still ahead of time in industry? Just barely. I'll wait for the year to tick over and just save up tech points, so we can dive into the next level of industry. Oh yeah, we probably have enough political power to pass. Yeah, extensive conscription. Let's do it. Now I have 1.13 million men to work with. And we just got our 5th research slot! Yay! We're gonna use it on tanks!
I don't have an iFunny. Do you have an iFunny, or do you know what that is, TJ?
I do not know what that is, actually. You will have to enlighten us.
Oh, and don't worry, Lorm, about Pokemon. That is something I can actually talk about. Kind of. I played Game Boy Color Red and Blue, and that was it. I had a bunch of cards, but I didn't really play with them.
Yeah, I owned a lot of Pokemon cards, but I never really got into the actual CCG that much.
I still
Let's
have my Game
see.
Boy Color, actually.
Industry time. Construction. We are not building civilian factories. That's bad.
Casey? She's whining while she's laying down flat and not looking at me.
Of course.
Such a drama queen.
She is indeed. Soviet Union declared war on Japan. I would rather you just declared war on the Allies, but okay.
So iFunny's an app for jokes and many memes.
Oh yeah, okay.
We will check that out.
I will look into it. Well, dang it! Now the Soviet Union is hurting us by fighting against the Axis, who are keeping the Allies at bay. I wonder why I was able to get a war justification on Colombia so quickly. Maybe they joined the Allies before I declared war on them, and because I'm already at war with the Allies, I was able to get the justification quicker. See, this is why jungle warfare sucks. We're still waiting for elements of this army to make it to the front. Motorized won't even help us, because the Colombians, unlike the progressive Brazilian socialists, do not build major highways through the jungle. So... So my training time has gone up. That's fine. I was kind of expecting that. But, Venezuela joined the Axis. Not going to help them. These guys can go ahead and join this army.
Marine units get bonuses for jungle warfare.
Yeah, but my Marines are still in training.
That's right.
So, this is all the Marine divisions I have right now, and they are almost ready to go. Jeez. They have a lot of troops. Those aren't even Allied troops. Those are just all Colombians. It's making me wish I had some tanks. I could totally encircle that and just wipe them out, but...
How are we doing on metal?
I think we're okay. Oh yeah, we have some resistance to occupation.
Casey's not okay though right now.
No, her life is horrible.
Horrible.
I'm gonna go with the lax occupation on my fellow South American nations.
I got a suggestion to envelop?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I can break through here pretty easily, I'm thinking, and then...
What happened to the Marines are the first boots on the ground. Where are your morals?
Oh. Yeah, well, I didn't research them because I was waiting for a technology that would allow me to get better Marines faster, and, you know, now I have them. Now they're getting ready. I want them to be in the best possible shape before we send them into battle, and then they will be the first boots on the ground. As a matter of fact, when I invade Central America and the U.S., they might be the only troops on the ground, if my plan goes as anticipated.
And comment that you have planes.
I do have planes.
Can you use them?
Oh yeah, because I actually built some decent fighters now. But I forgot to switch over, so...
Why, thank you.
I have interwar fighters is the thing, and let's go ahead and bump up their production priority a little bit too. Radar, yay, we got radar.
Yes.
We're gonna get the next level of radar. Actually, we need industry first. Then we'll get the next level of radar. And then we'll blow up. That's another reference. I don't know if you guys got that one. I often make references to obscure 90s shit on this stream. Yeah. Well, the envelopment is going... Oh, death to fascists. We're denouncing Peruvian nationalism. The envelopment is going about as quickly as it can, given the circumstances. Just hiking through the jungle.
And Cleese says use interwar as fodder.
That's true. I might as well just deploy them all to wherever the closest airbase is, so that they will cause casual... Oh yeah, we're in the middle of the Amazon, so I can't even get them there anyway. And the closest airbase is probably... Does Colombia not have a single airbase? Where are they launching their attacks from?
And Odin says you'll likely need mountain troops as well. I think you're training them, right?
I am training mountaineers, yeah. I'm training a shitload of Marines and mountaineers right now. I'm probably going to start building motorized too once we get to the US and Mexico, because they actually have roads and motorized will actually be useful. Especially for taking the East Coast, the West Coast, and the central, like, Great Plains corridor. We're going to want some motorized. We're going to want some tanks. All that good stuff. I don't even know who to root for anymore. Because if the Soviets beat the Axis, then we're going to have problems because the Allies are all going to turn on us. But if the Soviets lose, then that's a great defeat for communism. And we want to root for our glorious communist brothers, so... This development is taking hilariously long. Wait, let's prioritize industry research first. I'm gonna go with streamlined line. I tend to like it better than flexible.
And Lorm, I'm pretty sure we can live stream Pokemon Go, but our battery power on our phones is very limited.
Yeah.
And if we're all playing, we're gonna be losing it fast.
So Colombia has been by far the hardest country to take so far, of all of the places we've attacked. This guy's probably going to have to end up falling back, but he's going to have reinforcements very soon. Yeah, he's going to fall back, but we'll get there before they do, I think.
Yeah, but if Russia falls,
Yes.
then you'll be the greatest communist empire.
I will be the greatest. Well, I'm already the greatest communist empire. If you're talking about just being great as opposed to being large and globally well known. Although Brazil is probably pretty damn well known at this point. They're like, wait, who? Brazil? Brazil is killing everybody? That would definitely shake up the international scene a bit.
136 factories is pretty good for Brazil.
Yeah, it definitely is. Let's see what else. I'm not too worried about excavation. I think we have enough oil. Doctrine's already completed. Better artillery. Yeah, let's go down the tank tree some more. We're gonna need to start building tanks soon.
Make communism great again.
Why are you leaving?
That slogan is gonna haunt us for the rest of our lives.
We are making communism great again, because you know what? We're not like that Joseph Stalin guy who's like, oh, communism in one state. I'm basically a dictator. Blah, blah, blah. No, we're real, like, ideologically pure Marxists down here in South America. That's at least what we're telling everybody else. So, and if you try to say otherwise, we'll shoot you. So,
Copperhead.
but we're better than Stalin. Hashtag better than Stalin.
Copperhead's asking, wait, you mean the people who almost didn't finish the World Cup stadium?
Hey, when we own the world, we are the World Cup. It'll just be Greater Brazil every year is where the World Cup is going to be happening. So, you know, that's... Not that we're planning to take over the entire world. Ha ha ha, that was just a joke. Obviously.
Lorem, you know if Trump said that he'd build his wall out of Pokemon Go servers, I think he'd win.
Alright, I'm going to create a new army. No, just... Not these guys. Not the guys who are still training. Leave them there. Create a new army for all these guys. I'm going to recruit a new commander. I might move them around so that they're part of my better armies eventually. But for now, I'm going to station them on the Venezuelan border. And I'm going to give them an order to...
Paraguay's going to need a wall.
Conquer the fascists. Paraguay is going to need a very large wall. Yeah, that's quite true. And I would like the epicenter of the attack to be the center of gravity. Won't let me move it for some reason. Oh, there we go.
What does your attrition rate look like in the Amazon? Supply probably isn't that good.
It's not too bad, just because we built highways across this entire area. Like, we have max infrastructure here. So we're actually able to supply up to 75 divisions just because we have so much infrastructure in the adjoining area. Infrastructure is important, kids! Missing out on steel again. It's only 2 steel, so that's almost a waste of a factory, but I know we're going to need more in the near future. I'm going to switch this to balanced battle plan because I think they're attacking a lot of like ill-advised sorts of offensives just because I told them to. Do what I want you to do, not what I tell you to do. Go ahead and speed up to speed 4. I think we're okay. We're in an okay strategic position right now. We're producing enough convoys at this point to make up for the ones the U.S. is sinking, since we are importing some
If you take the
important
canal,
goods. ...
Oh,
yeah, no, we're going to take the Panama Canal. That's obviously a huge objective for us. Because then they have to sail all the freaking way down here, and they won't be able to even get naval bases. Because we're going to own the whole coast. The U.S.'s ability to project naval power into the southern hemisphere is going to be ruined. We might be able to just invade Australia with impunity. Death to fascists? I agree. Death to fascists, indeed. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Verily. Death to fascists. We should have a war justification coming up on Peru. 28th of February. We got 5 more days. And I think Ecuador and Venezuela will happen on the same day. The same days. Ugh. Meanwhile, our Marine Army is shipping out.
And a Casey update. She's finally asleep in puppy dreams, and her tail is wagging.
Finally.
Finally.
Oh, I've got some Mountaineers out now, too. Awesome. Justification of conquering all these places. All right.
Yes, quite do I say. Death to fascists. Adjust monocle.
Yes, exactly. Peru. Who is part of the Axis now. Maybe we'll wait on Peru. Maybe we'll wait and see on Peru. We're already at war with the Allies, but yeah, let's just wait and see on Peru.
How does your defense of your ports look? The U.S. and U.K. also love to do naval landings.
Yeah, that's not good. If they do that, we'll probably lose. I'll just be honest. Are they part of a faction? Oh, they're part of the Axis now, too. Screw it. We're going to war with the Axis. We're going to be at war with everybody.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Yep. All right. We're now at war with the Allies and the Axis.
At war with everyone!
Alright, Venezuela.
How screwed are we on the screwed scale?
Oh, and we're already at war with Venezuela now, too, because they're actually part of the Axis, so... Non-aggression pact from the Soviet Union. Yeah, we'll accept that. We're not planning to go to war with the Comintern, too, at this point. I think that would be ill-advised.
Loresworn Copperhead, yes. Best manners of chat. You guys do have.
Let's see. Anti-tank, night vision. Oh, we can get better special forces.
Lorm is imitating you. Yeah, I have a glaring weakness in my military, but I'm just gonna go ignore it.
Pretty much. I mean... Oh, Turkey has joined against us. So let's see. I think we're at war with everybody except Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Soviet Union, Mongolia, Xinjiang, Tibet, and Mexico, and some of these minor Central American nations. Non-aggression pact with Mongolia, yeah. Sounds good. Non-aggression pact with Xinjiang. Apparently we pissed off somebody we were trading oil with. I believe that was Venezuela. I believe is the answer to that question.
Let's make sure we have enough metal to... who are we trading with?
We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine on steel.